UNET Holon. This is a Group A fixture here in game day 3 of the Basketball Champions League. Well, these two teams now coming off the back of two very different results. You can see UNET Holon off to a very poor start here in the Basketball Champions League, while the host just finding a little bit more success. Again, last week, having a bit of a different season so far and a different result, unlike the visitors. Well, last week the host played here in a very convincing win against SIG Strasbourg, in which they won 97-81. But other fixtures you'll find today is SIG Strasbourg will be taking on Bakshi Manresa, while tomorrow UNET Holon will be taking on Turk Telekom, and Dinamo Sari will host Filou Aston of Belgium. Again, it is going to be a very interesting matchup between these two teams. The hosts are favorite in terms of their field goal percentage. They shoot 50% from the field, while the visitors, again, life and struggles continue here in the Basketball Champions League. No doubt these fans will be inspired by the Polish national team's success in the summer. You can see these standings here in Group A, while Polski Cukier Torun sit in 4th place with 1 win and 1 loss. The loss came on the opening day, while UNET Holon rock bottom with UNET Holon 0-2 so far here in Group A. Well, as mentioned, the visitors, now it's their 3rd season so far here in the Basketball Champions League, and again, a bit of experience with some new faces, and along with a new coach, after Dan Shamir decided to make way and go and coach in the NBL for the New Zealand Breakers. Coach Sharon Juka has now made the step in. He's originally from Petah Tikva, Israel. And you can see TJ Klein back this year, along with veteran Guy Panini, 36 years of age, who hasn't been playing recently because of an injury. Marcus Foster, along with Malachi Richardson, stepping in, but they're going to need some big minutes from Yogev Ohayon, who played for Apoel Bank Yahav Yerushalayim, rival Israeli team here, also in the Basketball Champions League.
Gentlemen, and now official Basketball Champions League anthem. Szanowni Państwo, teraz oficjalny hymn koszykarski.
Well, as we mentioned for the hosts now will be inspired by some of the national team players such as Damian Kulik and Adam Tel, who played in the FIBA World Cup for Poland. And you can see Mikhailo Ratajczak also playing some big roles for this team as well. Not to mention Nigerian international Lade Aminu, originally from Georgia, United States of America. And Kyle Weaver, the veteran player, 33 years of age, will have a big part to play tonight, that's for sure. Well, what a success it was for the Polish national team in the FIBA World Cup, coming over with a big victory against Russia in the 2nd round, and then quickly being treated to reality when they played Argentina. But no doubt the club teams here in Poland will be trying to replicate that success here in Europe. There is Captain Shlomi Harush, who has featured for the Israeli national team and does come off the bench for both club and country.
UNET Holon. Team captain with number 12. Kapitanem drużyny jest grający z numerem 12 Shlomi Harush. Number 0, numer 0, Jalen Johnson. Number 2. Well,
for the visitors right now, it's going to be a very tough contest in front of such a very passionate basketball crowd here in Torun. And no doubt they're going to need to shoot very well from the perimeter. In their opening game of the Basketball Champions League against Turk Telekom, they played very well and controlled the tempo of the game for the majority of the 4 quarters. But in the end, it was the away team from Turkey that disappointed them on Holon's home court. And now they've got to do it all over again here on the road. And again, it doesn't get any tougher. This last week, again, it was a convincing loss against Filou Aston. So no doubt Coach Druka is going to have to figure things out very quickly for his squad and turn things around, that's for sure. So we start to look now at Polski Cukier Torun's lineup again. Damian Kulik and Adam Sel, regular features for the Polish national team in the FIBA World Cup, but they definitely need big performances from their Americans and also other domestic players, because UNET Holon does bring quite a hefty bench and a lot of depth.
Team captain, number 43.
It will be interesting to see what kind of tempo this team comes out with. Are they going to shoot well from the perimeter? Are they going to force the issue down low in the big man? Or will we see them play fast break basketball? But one thing for sure is they're going to have to get back and play a lot of transition defense against a team like UNET Holon, who really like to get out on the break. Well, both coaches now coming with a bit of wealth of experience, one in the Israeli and Russian league, while the other one starting his coaching career in his homeland of Germany. And no doubt both coaches have a lot of respect for each other. I know tonight means business here in game day 3. Our officials now for tonight will be set to be introduced after we look at possibly the starting lineups of these two teams. And I think we're going to look at UNET Holon starting lineup first. And again, no doubt we'll be seeing Malachi Richardson along with Marcus Foster, I would imagine, in the starting lineup. If we go back to their victory last week against SIG Strasbourg for Torun. Torun now, again, a team that really likes to make things happen in the clinical moments. Again, they turned it around in the third quarter, and it was a very close game, end-to-end stuff. Top player for them was Arancel, who, again, we mentioned, played for the Polish national team in the FIBA World Cup. He was 2 rebounds away from a double-double. He had 19 points, 8 rebounds, and 2 assists. No doubt we're going to see a big performance from him tonight. You think about the famous purple and yellow worn by the UNET Holon, again, replica of the Los Angeles Lakers, and something that was embedded into the club's culture in the 80s. No doubt was the height of basketball. But again, we'll look at our officials tonight. Again, officials coming from Albania, Sweden, and Russia: Sergei Belyakov, Apostolos Kalpakas, and Gentian Cici. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we're very proud to say we have some of the finest officials here in world basketball. They've done an excellent job in all of our competitions, and they'll continue to do so here tonight in the Basketball Champions League. There's Yogev Ohayan and Guy Panini. Remember, these two men, veteran basketball players. Yogev Ohayan last year played for Hapoel Bet Yehav Yerushalayim, was a role player off the bench. And look at their starting lineup: T.J. Klein, Latavius Williams, Amit Shimon's a good shooter, along with Marcus Foster and Yogev Ohayan. It'll be interesting to see as well, does Guy Panini come back from injury tonight? Do they risk him? I think they're going to have to in a game like this where they're down 2 games, haven't won so far. Remember, this is the 4th season of the Basketball Champions League, and Coach Sharon Juka knows that it's under a lot of pressure. Must pick up a victory here tonight on the road in Poland. Took the coaching helms after the departure of Dan Shamir, who's been with the club for quite a few seasons. Again, it's a very interesting and a bit of an abrupt change they had to make. I mean, UNET Holon have played some good basketball, but just inconsistency is their issue so far here in Europe. So again, you play in the Basketball Champions League with the likes of Polski Cukier Torun, Arancel, Keith Hornsby, Mikhail Ratovchak, along with Chris Wright and Alade Amino, will make the starting lineup. For Ratovchak now, almost about 6'2", really a high-tempo guard that likes to play with a lot of energy, but it's all about Arancel, who again is usually the enforcer down low, does very well to control the rebounds, and it was a tough score in that last game. Well, Sebastian Machowski from native Germany, 10 years into his coaching career, started in his native land and decided to take it outside just up the road in Northern Europe now here in the Baltic. This week's success of their victory against SIG Strasbourg, or can UNET Holon pick up their first much-needed victory here? It's game day 3 of the Basketball Champions League, ladies and gentlemen. Don't go anywhere. T.J. Klein and the boys from the center of Israel are ready for tip. Perimeter shooting is going to be the key tonight for UNET Holon, and Marcus Foster, again, hasn't had a lot of good looks so far on the perimeter, but he's going to need to really force the issue from downtown.
Pierwszą piłkę powalczą Latavius Williams i Alade Amino.
Well, the officials are ready now. We're set for tip, and he's going to throw the ball up. And again, tempo is going to be the key here. How well do they get out on the fast break? Well, Polski Cukier Torun get the first possession of the game, and they will get things underway here. Comes up one screen now, tries to take it in baseline, has to kick it in the corner. They had the wide open shot, but pulls up from 15. Tough play, doesn't get it. And now UNET Holon can push in transition. Shimon now throws it down low to the big fella. Goes for a hand up and Foster. Foster back in with the easy dunk in the early stages. Well, that's a lot better now. You can see in the early stages from UNET Holon. Simple play. Latavius Williams just went with an easy dunk. Minu now looking for another handoff. Hits it back in the lane, tries to bump, goes up with it, gets fouled, and gets the and one. And the big man's going to go to the free throw line now to make a three-point play. Well, Lade Aminu, originally from Atlanta, Georgia, played his university basketball at Georgia Tech. Again, what a big career this man has played. Started with the Erie Bay Hawks in the G League before playing for the Bakersfield Jam, and first professional career outside of the United States was with Alan Shalon before making a move out to Turkey with Pinar Kashiaka. Well, he makes a three-point play, and now Holon have to respond with Yogev Ohayan. Foster back to TJ Klein, goes up with a little teardrop off the glass. TJ Klein off the mark already. And again, they're going with this quick pick and roll, switching with the defenders and hitting it and going. Uncontested layup. Just how much time and space does this man get? Well, they're going to play defense like that. Chris Wright will punish him all night long. Klein now in the corner, spots out Shimon. Shimon takes a three-pointer, puts it up, drains a triple from the corner. And again, we talked about perimeter shooting from UNET Holon. Again, good vision by TJ Klein. Spotted Shimon and nailing it from downtown. And now gets a handoff. Takes the penetration, too easy. Takes it up, doesn't get the and one. And now Mikhail Ratajczak is going to go to the free throw line for two shots. Strong penetration. Did so well, but the defense right now from UNET Holon just isn't aggressive enough. Got a situation where Mikhailo Ratajczak is going in that easy. You got to move your feet. And Marcus Foster guilty as charged there on the man-to-man defense. Ratajczak now pretty comfortable in his starting role here as a back perimeter guard. Can't get the second free throw. And Shimon gets the rebound. Hand up now with Foster. Back to Foster. What a pass. Goes over. Doesn't make the layup. Gets the offensive rebound. Goes back up again. And Marcus Foster goes in for every opportunity. That's why he's out there. He's such an explosive. Again, splits the defense. Has to kick it out. One more pass. Takes the three-pointer. Nails it. Oh, no. In and out. Well, he fooled me on that one. What a play there. Comes up one screen now, looking for the option, the low block, throws it down to the big man. Loses footing and almost turns it over, and Amino comes up with a loose ball, fades away, and goes in like Hakeem Elijah one. Handoff now with Foster. Foster takes a three-pointer right off the give and go. And again, UNET Holon have on to the critics. Shooting 2 for 2 from the perimeter so far here in the early stages of the first quarter. Off one screen, gets a turnover now. We're on the races. Foster transition to the Eurostep. Shimon's made one three-pointer, takes another one. UNET Holon 3 for 3 from the perimeter. They are nailing it from downtown. Yeah, just look at the elevation, rotation on that ball. It is good. So far, UNET Holon with 5 assists so far as Aminu tries to go in again. Unstoppable. He is carrying this team so far here in the early stages. He just makes that little bit of contact and gives it a little kiss off the glass. Ohayan in the lane. Ohayan with a finger. Yogev Ohayan. Ladies and gentlemen, it is a buffet fest right now. These two teams really attacking the basket. Pop play wide open, takes a three-point, bit of contact, but doesn't get it. Williams secures a rebound. Shimon backs down, goes baseline with a little finger on again. It is unstoppable. Shimon just going to work in the low block. Look at this little bump, spins out baseline again. Just look at the little beautiful finger roll. Down lane, Aminu again. This time he missed it, but Williams can't secure. Reverse layup, gets it to go. Whoa, both teams just covered up with everything. And Chris Wright now moves to 4 points. Exciting stuff we're seeing, but the defense for both teams maybe just a little too soft in the moment. Got to step it up a little bit. Ryan now kicks out. Shimon's made 2 3-pointers, takes a third one, and this man is 3 for 3. A Hochstein Shalosh from downtown. Simple Yogev Ohio with the assist, but Mitch Shimon is cash money. Get the shekels out. His baseline draws a foul. Foul's on the ground. The foul is on Latavius Williams.
Williams versus personal foul. W drużynie Polskiego Cukier Torun zmiana na boisku granicy z numerem 25 Kyle Weaver.
Kyle Weaver now checks into the game, probably just to give him a little bit of another option from the perimeter. Chris right now looking to sort of isolate this match, pulls up right in the face of TJ Klein, and it's nothing but net. Chris Wright, are you serious? Has to kick it out. High to force another three-pointer, and oh my lord, Foster is simply lighting it up. Right now it is 5 for 5 for the perimeter for UNET Holon here. We've only played half of the first quarter. This team is on fuego. Right now, pump fakes in the lane. Traveling violation called. Turnover. TJ Klein now obviously disappointed with the help side defense.
Kolejna zmiana w ekipie gości. Another substitution in away team. Number 7, Ryan Thompson. Na boisku grający z numerem 7, Ryan Thompson.
They almost turn over, they do just that. It's a backcourt violation. Again, careless turnover.
Połowę bronioną. Z autu grę rozpoczną Torunianie.
Slight foul there called lazy defense as TJ Klein picks it up, and 5 seconds on the shot clock, but again he got beat on the defense, and again you just can't get beat at this level. Overcommits himself. Right, that Aaron Sell is going to shoot the three-pointer, but that's a full team foul now for UNET Holon here in the first quarter, while Polski Cukier Torun have yet to commit a foul. A wide open, uncontested three-pointer in the corner, and it's nothing but net. And that will just give him a little bit of confidence as Kyle Weaver sinks it from downtown. Foster almost got away. He did get away, sorry. Step pull for another backcourt. In the lane now, under the basket. He's got to go up, reverse left, beautifully executed. And that is more like it from UNET Holon. You can see Richard Howe now just going to work as he went baseline. 10-point lead now to the Visitors. They got 12 points in the paint, while Torun only have 10. But again, they try the love pass to Aminu. Aminu under the basket, and again, this man cannot be stopped. You got to put a body on him. Now moves up to 9 points. Lane Eurostep goes up. Marcus Foster doesn't get it. TJ Klein can't get the follow-up. And now Polski Cukier Torun in transition, pulls up in the mid-range, takes the jump shot, and knocks it down. Oh, what a play there by Keith Hornsby, the former Louisiana State University player. So just look how he elevates on his jump shot. Pretty hard to block there. Foster just very close as now Richard Howe catches the low block. Looking for a handoff, can't get it. Line back door. What a play! What a pass! And what a throwdown by Foster. You gotta love a backdoor play, but again, where was the help side defense by Torun? Comes up one screen, now look for options under the basket. That's the 15 foul, so will be free throws for Polski Cukier Torun. Foul is on Howe, and again, lazy defense. He just goes in for a reach, doesn't even try to beat him to the spot. He's got to be better than that. Look at this for a pass, and again, look at the throwdown. Foster's come ready to play. Free throws now to Jakub Schenk. Schenk now just coming in as a relief point guard in the backcourt. He missed the first free throw. You just got to make your free throws here in professional basketball. You never want to look back on the game and think the outcome could have been different had you made all your free throws. We trail by 8 here with 2:25 to go in the first quarter. Gets the second one. But the options that UNET Holon has is Shimon's made 3 3-pointers, makes up, doesn't get a fourth one, sorry. Still, that is the first missed 3-point field goal for UNET Holon here in the first quarter. They come out guns blazing so far from the perimeter. Now looking to isolate, takes it in his left, got it by Guy Panini, gets a pump fake, and again, gets fouled again. That is the 16th foul of the quarter so far for UNET Holon, and Shank's going to go back to the free throw line. Guy Panini just checked into the game, and again, it was the switch on the screen that caused the issues.
Na boisku grający z numerem 23 Malachi Richardson.
Malachi Richardson now checks back into the game. Checks in, sorry. He's played some big games so far. The domestic league has having some big performances. He played really well against Tug Telecom. We need him to play well tonight. Gets the second one, this time 2 for 2 from the stripe. Now 3 for 4. UNET Holon. It's interesting, Torun hasn't committed a foul, and Holon hasn't even been to the free throw line tonight. Download Howe. Howe gets rejected. Well, what a block by Weaver. That was just too easy, and again, Howe's got to be more aggressive going to the basket. Takes a three-pointer, doesn't get it. Reach in by Schenk. Well, that is the first team foul of the first quarter for Polski Cukier Torun. Aggressive reach there on Thompson. Yogi Wahayan comes back into the game. Wide open shooters, they got to move the ball, but it goes down low to Howe. Howe kicks out to Ohio, and one more pass. This guy Panini has a three-pointer, goes in with a little teardrop floater, doesn't get it. Howe with the offensive board, he can't put it back. And again, Guy Panini does what he does best, just goes in like a junkyard dog and scraps in the 2 points. He tries to hesitate now again. Internet defense just make it a little difficult for to run the pull up 23 pointers, and again this time they go for it, they don't get it. UNET Holon.
He's born
to make a change now. Zwolenski's going to have to go to the bench. Chris Wright checks back in the game. He's probably been their most dangerous player this evening. Let's see what goods he can deliver so far. Now looking for come off a screaming Hal. They know what Guy Panini's all about. They know how deadly he can be from the perimeter, so not giving him any time or space. He's gonna have to force it inside. Hal bumps down low. What a pass all the way, gets the layup. A beautiful build up there, finished by Ryan Thompson. The assist coming from Richard Hal. That's better basketball from UNET Holon. Again, just moving the ball, and it's 3 seconds difference between the game clock and shot clock. Right now, got it by Richardson. Tries to shake and bake in the lane. That's a force of a wild one. Doesn't get it. Now they got 4 seconds. Transition. Oh, they don't get it. And now, Torun going to have 1.3 seconds to get the ball and shoot it. Good pressure there from Ohio, and again stops the easy cross-court shot. But ladies and gentlemen, at the end of the first quarter, it is the visitors UNET Holon who haven't won a game so far here. Game being 3 lead this one 33-24 on the road in the city of Torun. We're going to look at a few stats and show a few highlights, but again, the hosts not really picking up where they left off last week. They're so far 8 for 11 from within the rainbow, only 1 for 6 on the perimeter, while the visitors 5 for 6 from downtown and 9 for 14. Again, the hosts maybe to the free throw line for 4 attempts or so far this evening. Well, welcome back now as we look to get the second quarter underway. As UNET Holon coming out like a different team, unlike their first 2 games. Remember, they lost on the road last week against Filou Ostend. They lost at home disappointingly on the buzzer to Turk Telecom. Yogi Ohio missed a winning 3-pointer. This is now the 3rd season in the Basketball Champions League for UNET Holon, as we've already mentioned. Again, 3rd season, you got to use your experience. Let it take you all the way as Ohio turns it over. About experience, and that's not one way to execute so far here in the early stages. Right now on the ball, probably been their most dangerous player. Likes to shake and bake, throws it down low to Aminu. Very deadly in the low block, fades away. He's made 1 so far tonight, doesn't get this one. Big rebound by Malaki Richardson. Let's go pass now to Guy Panini. Hand up with Ohio. Ryan in the lane, kicks out, good ball, wide open 3-pointer. The 3 is up, no good. Second 3-point miss so far for UNET Holon. Chris Wright all the way. Chris Wright with the little floater in and out, doesn't get it. Aminu comes over the rebound. Blaze missed 1 3-pointer, takes another one, and he's 0 for 2 from the perimeter. Not quite the start that we saw in the opening few minutes for these two teams in the first quarter. A little bit of anxiety and a naive passage play. Lucky Richardson tries a 3-pointer, doesn't get it. They came out 5 for 5, and since then they've been 0 for 3. He takes in a bit of contact, strong move, doesn't get it. Aminu tries to tip it in, and he just uses his length and elevates high. Now 5 for 7 from the field, moves up to 11 points. Just look how well he uses the length of his arms and the wingspan. It's just that simple, that easy. You gotta put a body on him. Now Latavius Williams comes back in, probably to give that defensive matchup to Aminu. Bartosz Dajewski, one of their perimeter shooters, along with Jakub Schenk and Kyle Weaver, but need other players to step in and step up tonight. Crosses over, kicks out. Guy Panini tries a 3-pointer, and the veteran gets it in and out, doesn't make it. A bit of contact, comes off, turns it over. Took a deflection, so we'll be baseline ball now to Polski Cukier Torun. Kyle Weaver last year played for Neptune Supply Peter, so he's got a lot of experiences. Meter pump fakes. Let's call for a traveling violation. Excellent call by the official. Just overcommitted on that first step. So far, they got a 7-point lead, so man, the question for them is maintaining it. They got to move the ball and keep getting open looks. Lefty Richardson pulls up from 10 feet, takes a jump shot, doesn't get it. Almost came up with a rebound. Takes a deflection. Will be baseline ball to UNET Holon. Foul off the ball on Chris Wright. You can see trying to defend Lucky Richardson. Stop him from getting the ball, but just a little hold. He is penalized with a personal foul.
Personal foul.
That's only their second team foul of the game. Trying to dish it off under the basket. Nicely put away. Again, Yogev Ohio just making things happen with the penetrations and the dish off to Latavius Williams. And now Polski Cukier Torun. Look at this for a pass. I mean, this guy is like Bobby Hurley out there. Draws the defense. Brings 2 players on. What a beautiful pass. Latavius Williams. I wanted to throw that down. Make the pass look better.
Our defense has to be better now. You're getting tired, let us know. We put you guys in, but this can't happen now. No fouls, they're driving, they're dishing off, and again, we're just standing now. Let's be more aggressive. In offense, we need to set the screen.
Well, the visitors now 10 for 16 from within the rainbow, while the host 9 for 15. Again, the visitors UNET Holon were 5 for 5 at the beginning of the game in the first quarter from the perimeter. So far in this quarter, they're 0 for 3. Shooting 56% from the rainbow, very impressive, but you gotta make 5 for 5 from the perimeter. You gotta just keep on going if you want to blow this game away and really pick up the first victory.
The other one, remember, the ball is here. Go for the vector trap there. Let's go, let's go, let's go, go to it, there you go.
Lane easily laid up, and again, defense makes it so easy for Aaron Sell just to finish underneath the basket. Yogev Ohio keep things go is Malachi Richardson. Hand up a guy, Panini. Panini off one screen, down the middle. Kicks in the corner, tough pass. Got to shoot it through on the shot clock. Panini forces one up, doesn't get it. Ohio with the easy rebound, gets one. And the little magician just rewards himself. This is going to go to the free throw line. There's the forced three-pointer. Again, nobody boxing out. Yogev Ohio, the smallest guy on the court, picks up an offensive rebound and one. That says a lot about your defense. Polski Cukier Torun have to look themselves in the mirror. Jakub goes to the bench now as he picks up his second personal. Makes the three-point play and he puts him up by 10 points. It's a handoff now. Hornsby's just checked back into the game. Right, comes up on screen, looking to isolate, steps back, shoots it from 17 feet, doesn't get it. Went over the backboard and he's out of bounds. TJ Klein's just checked back into the game for UNET Holon. Goes down now to Latavius Williams. Klein takes a three-pointer. TJ Klein in and out. It's the second time they've had a good look and a unfortunate miss from the perimeter for UNET Holon. Kicks a tough pass to Aaron Sell. Chris Wright's going to isolate. Tough three by Hornsby. Hornsby lands it from downtown. And the former LSU superstar gets off the mark from the perimeter. That's an unorthodox shooting for him, but again, gets it off so well. Kicks out, Klein misses last three-pointer. TJ Klein responds back down the other end, and that's the first three-point field goal of the quarter for UNET Holon. The 6-1 of the game. Well, it's a set shot of a shot, and again, how much time and space does he need to make it? Yogev Ohio almost came up with a steal. It will be sideline ball now to Polski Cukier Torun. Marcus Foster, who has 10 points, top scorer for the visitors, just checks back into the game. He's 4 for 6 from the field, has 3 assists. Right now, easily made the layup. Well, he went inside, gave the pump fake, got Latavius Williams up in the air. It's a sign of an aggressive guy who likes to take it in the paint with the big fellas. Foster pulls up from 18 feet, and Marcus Foster is coming out like a house on fire. Off the dribble, quick release, and Wright's got to respond down the other end. Weaver gives the pick and pop. Well, what about it? This time takes it way off the mark. Now Yogev Ohio can push. Down low to TJ Klein. Richardson pulls up from 15 feet, and Malachi Richardson gets the mid-range going. It's automatic. Gets a handoff and it well elevates so high. 2 hands in his face and somehow still makes it. UNET Holon 68% from within the rainbow, 56 from the perimeter, shooting very well this evening. Hornsby takes it in. Hornsby pump fakes, puts up a tough shot, doesn't get it. And now UNET Holon can push in transition. Richardson cross-court pass. Big three from Foster. Gets blocked. They caught a foul. They caught a foul on Hornsby. They shot a three-pointer. Second foul for Hornsby. My question is that a shooting foul? So, listen. I think that's going to be baseline roll. So, slightly the foul was pulled after the shot. So, Rataychak checks back in. The foul was definitely off the shot. Foster catches a tough pass, almost fell out of bounds now. Richardson pulls up for a three-pointer. Malachi Richardson, oh baby, get the shekels out. This man is on fire. He's hitting three-pointers left, right, and center. Well, in the lane, makes the layup, and again, Chris Wright carrying to run on his back, and now cuts it down to a 13-point deficit. TJ Klein now wants to take it in. Back now was having a bit of trouble. Spins, goes up. TJ Klein doesn't get the and one. He's going to go to the free throw line now for 2 shots. TJ Klein, in his 3rd season so far, from the University of Niagara in Brooklyn, then transferred to the University of Richmond, where he averaged 18 points per game and 8 rebounds. Had a reputation as being being a very, very predominant passer, big man. Interesting fact about TJ Klein, coming from a very familiar and famous basketball family, is the son of Nancy Lieberman, who's in the Naismith Basketball Hall of Fame. Last season in the Basketball Champions League, Klein averaged 9 points, 5 rebounds, was a 68% free throw shooter as he misses the first free throw. It was 51% from the field. Cheyenne Buka does look a little bit stressed out. Again, probably feeling a little bit of pressure, knowing he still has to win this game. His team beat this one by 13 points. They do have 17 rebounds, 6 of those offensive. Weaver draws a foul, and Foster fades away, but the foul was before the shot, so it will be sideline ball. Well, interesting, in the first quarter, about this time to go, Torun hadn't committed a foul, and UNET was already in the penalty. It's the opposite. Torun has 4 team fouls, but Weaver catching a little block, 1 dribble, bit of contact. In the lane, doesn't get it. Line with a rebound, and now UNET Holon can push a transition. TJ takes out to Ohio. Foster's made a couple tonight. Takes another one. Marcus Foster has come ready to play. This guy is raining threes. And Torun's got to respond now on defense. They can't let Foster take this game over so early. Goes in with a finger roll. Aaron Sell can't get it. And Holon come up with a board. It's Foster transition. Got TJ Klein. Klein all the way. Gets fouled. And he'll go to the free throw line for 2 shots. Marcus Foster could get in transition, but a bit of showtime. UNET Holon fast break basketball. And Aaron Sell picks up the personal foul.
He's right. Second personal foul.
For transition, no look pass, and I mean, he did really well. I mean, tough play. I mean, he had 2 players go at him. This is the last 2 free throws, and now makes this one. Well, as we mentioned already, his mother being a Naismith Hall of Famer, Curry coming from a famous basketball family in America. Well, 68% from the free throw line last year. You can see already he's only 1 for 5 this season. Sorry, 1 for 4. Amina's got to kick it out. Down low, what an open look, and another turnover for Polski Cukier Torun. They just have not come ready to play here on their home court. Comes up with a steal now. What have we got from Weaver? Weaver, oh my Lord, he missed an open dunk. Went in with 1 hand, tried to grip the ball, and got to go in with 2 hands. Secure it. Malachi Richardson all the way. Doesn't get the and one, but he'll go to the free throw line now for 2 shots. What a miss by Kyle Weaver, and he knows it. Malachi Richardson, strong move in the lane. Tries to go around. Overcommits it off the backboard. That was a missed dunk by Kyle Weaver. Aaron Sell picks up his 2nd personal foul of the game. We got a timeout, ladies and gentlemen, as Polski Cukier Torun have to talk it over. Right now they are down by 17 points here in the 2nd quarter.
Everything is clear. Everything is clear. What we want to do in defense, in every situation we know. But we're not doing it. And now we're doing that. Look into the refs now. Huh? not capitalizing on these opportunities. Huh? It's one thing if they're making shots, huh? But this we can't have. Make it look.
You see the shooting percentage is not going in favor of Polski Cukier Torun, and again they need to move the ball and get some better looks, but can't afford any costly turnovers.
In offense, when they're switching out pick and rolls, make a quick pass.
They're only 12 for 23 from within the rainbow, 2 for 9 from the perimeter. They've got to change their stat, but look at the shooting percentages, 68 and 53% for UNET Holon. Definitely coming out with the guns blazing here on the road in game day 3 of the Basketball Champions League. And you can see Foster with the mid-range, like the jump man. Yes, I said the greatest of all time. I compared him to Michael Jordan. Malachi Richardson, I mean, that is just beautiful Stephen Curry range off the pick and roll. And again, that man of the hour, Foster, nailing the triple. This man's on fire. Well, interesting facts about Malachi Richardson, selected by the Charlotte Hornets in the 2016 NBA draft, 22nd pick overall. Played in the G League for the Reno Bighorns. Will be traded to the Toronto Raptors, where he played for the Raptors 905, but this is now his first pro experience outside the United States. He makes the second free throw. Comes up one screen now. Kyle Weaver pulls up from 15 feet. Kyle Weaver makes up for the missed dunk. He nails it off the 15-foot pull-up jump shot. Well, it's not a bad look for him. Again, a couple dribbles just pulled up and elevated so high in the follow-through. Neatly tucked away. They chuck it down low to the big man, and he's going to try to go to work and makes a bit of contact, but we'll go to the free throw line because it is the over the team foul limit. Ryan Thompson makes the first free throw. Another guy just enjoying his time so far. Played at Rider University before starting in the G League, and then moved to Europe, where he's played in Italy, Turkey, Belgium, Germany, and Serbia. Was a Bundesliga champion in 2016 with Basketball Champions League rivals Roche Bamberg. He's the younger brother of the 2008 12th first-round pick of Jason Thompson. Spent 8 seasons with the Sacramento Kings. Another player here coming from a big basketball family. Well, comes up with a steal. What do we have in transition? Thompson just won a throwdown, but goes in with the easy layup. And Polski Cukier Torun just gifted UNET Holon this victory here. They've got to step it up. Again, almost turns it over again and just trying to over-dribble it. Handoff back to Aminu. Aminu in the lane, another dish up. He's got to make the three-pointer. 6 to triple in the corner, and that's the third three-pointer. As Aaron Sell, the Polish international, just does him a little bit of confidence. Minutes ago here in the second quarter, it was a sloppy build-up play, but Aminu kicked it out, and Sell just nailed it. He did that a few times in the big win against Russia at the FIBA World Cup in China. Big-time three-pointer.
Down on Richie. Richie, you start under the rim. Okay? Under the rim, down over the limit. Then you take position here. We'll pass you the ball. Ryan will pass you the ball. You 45.
Coach Shahon Juka saying to his guys, we got to get the ball down low, force the issue, get to the free throw line as they are in the penalty. Again, very smart decision from an experienced coach that knows his team really like to shoot the ball from the perimeter, but acknowledging they're up by 18 points with a minute to go. He said, guys, let's get to the free throw line. Let's put as many points on the board as possible. Let's do it the easy way. It was a steal by Thompson. Great defense. I mean, this guy's playing like Gary Payton the glove and just lays it up in transition. Thompson now is going to play point guard too. He's got Shimon out there along with Shlomi Harush, DJ Klein. How kicks out. Shimon's made 3 3-pointers. Makes the 4th one. Well, he ignores coach's orders. Why not sink another triple, big man? UNET Holon have come out on fire tonight. Weaver now pulls up for a 3-pointer. Weaver nails it. It is a shootout. Both teams really going for it tonight. Well, 2 seconds difference now between the game clock and shot clock, and Thompson's gonna run this one down. Thompson gives it up to Al now. It's a foul off the ball, so the thing for UNET Holon is that now they can run it down. Oh, sorry, get 2 shots now, so Shank picks up his 3rd personal foul of the quarter. Of the half, sorry. Well, he's going to definitely have to reserve himself in the 2nd half. Thompson makes the first free throw.
Ryan Thompson, free throws.
Mentioned already about Ryan Thompson, but UNET Holon have really come out well tonight. They're 9 for 16 from the rainbow, 56%. They have shot the ball so well. Just right now, 10 seconds. Gets double team caught, and that's not a bad foul from UNET Holon. Only his 2nd team foul, 5.7 to go here in the 2nd quarter. Now gets up to Chris Wright. Wright's gonna have to take it in the lane. Wright goes in around the Giants, gets fouled, and again, poor defense by UNET Holon. Fouls on Thompson. I mean, you've got to play smarter defense. They foul him in the process of shooting, so he will get 2 shots. That's the 2nd foul now for Richard Howe, but again, that won't be the disappointing part for Coach Sharon Druga to talk about at halftime. I mean, again, mistakes like this really go a long way. When you play different games in different situations, you got to have more discipline in your defense. Now Wright moves up to 11 points. Cuts it down to an 18-point ball game. We got 1 second to go here. Sharon Druga pulls another timeout. Trying to get the ball up to half court. Try and drop one last play. And again, this is a smart move because they're in the penalty. They pick up another foul. They go straight back to the free throw line.
Hey, guy, first guy. Now you ain't down. It's 1 second at the moment. The second that you get the ball. This will be Marcos. This will be Amos. This will be RPJ. And this will be simple. You do like this. Show me. You give to Marcos. And then Chicha, you make him here to try to know this pass for a catch and shoot. Nothing to do. Okay? Catch and shoot.
Well, 1 second to go here in the 1st half. What can UNET Holon? Well, the ball isn't moved up the court, so man, I guess what the idea is: get the ball, make a bit of contact, get fouled. Polski Torun put on a zone full court press, and that's a smart move because make the inbound pass very tough. Throws it up, and that's not even going to hit the basket. But ladies and gentlemen, at the end of the 1st half, it is the visitors, UNET Holon, lead this one 63-45 here on the road against Polski Cukier Torun, our host. It is game day 3 of the Basketball Champions League. Remember, the visitors have yet to pick up a victory so far in the regular season, while the host picked up a big victory last week at Strasbourg. These 2 teams are going to go into the change room with different mindsets. UNET Holon probably feeling relaxed, but no, they can't take their foot off the pedal, while the hosts have to pick it up aggressively on defense. We'll show you some stats and some highlights, but that is as it stands. Remember, Holon, 14 for 20 from within the rainbow, 53% from the perimeter, 9 3-pointers, while Torun 54% and 36 from the perimeter. Now rebounded 13 to 20, as well as having 6 less assists than the visitors. But that is as it stands, ladies and gentlemen. Go get a drink, go get something to eat. Don't go anywhere too long. We'll be back for the second half in 14 minutes here at Game Day 3 of the Basketball Champions League. They are our top scorers so far here in the first half.
Number 70, Marcus Foster. Na placu gry Marcus Foster, numer 17. Number 70, Marcus Foster. Na placu gry Marcus Foster, numer 17. By się dzielił nagrodą pan Sławek. Uwaga, na mój start. 3, 2, 1, start! Dobrze leciało, ale troszkę za lekko. Brawa dla pana Sławka. No bo sam fakt, że złapał piłkę rzuconą w trybuny, to już jest spore osiągnięcie. Nagroda pocieszenia dla pana Sławka. Gratulacje. I dziękujemy za wspólną zabawę. To jest trzecia kolejka meczów w koszykarskiej Lidze Mistrzów. Drugi mecz torunianie rozgrywają przed swoją publicznością. Jak na razie wynik mocno niekorzystny dla polskiego Cukru Toruń, ale oczywiście państwa pomoc jest niezbędna do tego, by twardym piernikom w drugiej połowie zaczęło grać się lepiej, by te rzuty częściej spadały, no i przede wszystkim, by torunianie zaczęli lepiej bronić. Tak więc pomóżcie, szanowni kibice, swojej drużynie dopingiem takim jaki prezentujecie zazwyczaj podczas meczów ligowych w Toruniu. Oczywiście spotkanie polskiego Cukru Toruń z UNET Holon jeszcze będzie trwać przez co najmniej 2 kwarty, a ja już chciałbym zaprosić na kolejny mecz w ramach koszykarskiej Ligi Mistrzów za tydzień, 5 listopada o godzinie 19:30. Rywalem Polskiego Cukru Torun będzie włoska drużyna z Sardynii, Dinamo Sassari. A więc 5 listopada widzimy się ponownie w arenie Torun na kolejnym meczu rozgrywanym w ramach Basketball Champions League.
Last 3 minutes of the half. Oh, the weak side just opened up. The one goes straight down the middle and flushes one.
Davis, meanwhile, gets in and makes a very tough reverse layup. No wonder they call him Jordan. That's Jordan-esque.
Gillivatsa gets rejected. Well, what a block. Tell you what, Jeff Nimbuck making a count in transition. And right now, Gaziantep are just searching for answers. But really, Aaron Nimbuck is just taking this game over.
It looked like he had no chance of making that one. Almost takes the shot while he's lying on the floor.
Sam Bubbles now inbounds the ball to baseline. This is the Hatcher. Hatcher spins around. Well, he's got to make that shot. William Hatcher, are you serious? This guy, veteran, is putting on a show. I mean, he looks like a globetrotter right now.
Matulis, low post. His pass to Ray. Ray putting it on the floor. Oh, scoops it up and it goes for Kendrick Ray.
Had a bender. Almeida in the lane. Almeida for the win. Doesn't get it, but it's hit back is in. And now, Aaron Nimbuck, they win the game with Hankins here in overtime. I can't believe it. Here's Almeida. Goes in the lane. Hankins comes up. Oh, that's game over. Aaron Nimbuck now have won this ball game.
8 points now. And that's a big time block. Big time defensive play. Not in this house as Gentile tries to get through.
Someone goes up for the jam. There's no way Zabanov was going to allow himself to be on the wrong end of a post.
What a tough catch by Martin, then he puts it up! Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness, he's made it! Was it Stone in the end?
Unbelievable. These guys refuse to lose tonight.
now in this series. 3 years after 3, quarter after quarter, same fight to start the game. First possession, we have defense. Okay? Let's talk, let's communicate, be aggressive, take paint, and be ready for the shooters that we talked about.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, now to the second half of this game day 3 fixture here in the city of Torun, where it's our host, Polski Cukier Torun, against our visitors from the center of Israel, UNET Holon. Remember, the home side picking up their first victory last week here against SIG Strasbourg. And the visitors have yet to pick up a victory here in the 4th season of the Basketball Champions League.
As he gets the ball, look to go middle, then spin baseline. There's Keith coming up the half.
This is 9 3-point field goals so far here in the first half. And again, as you can see, leading by 18. Can they shoot prolifically here in the second half? For Torun is they're going to have to pick up the defense and really force UNET Holon in some tough shots. And it's all too easy at the moment for the visitors.
Number 6, DJ Klein. Number 8, Hamid Simchon.
Aminu was unstoppable, had 11 points in the first half. Didn't get many good looks in the second quarter. It's down to the defense. See Howe really facing him up physically, not allowing him any easy buckets. While Davis Williams is back into his starting role.
Numer 11, Chris Wright. Numer 14, Alade Amino. I numer 25, Kyle Weaver.
Home side will get the first possession of the second half. Back down the low block and just was a foul, sorry. Tempo's going to be key so far. For Torun, they've really got to come out more aggressively. Well, sorry, it was an offensive foul. So, what a turnover for Torun. Not a way to start second half. Shot, but they come up with an offensive rebound. Ryan throws it down low to TJ Klein. Klein down low, what a pass! Well, he missed a layup. Again, he's got to do a better job than that. Right, that's the foul. Damn, what a pass by TJ Klein, and they've got to finish that layup under the basket. Ryan. Cool foul. That's his second personal of the game. Ryan reaches in. It will be sideline ball with 12 seconds on the shot clock for Torun. But on yet. See a little bit slow to get into the sets, and they got to get a bit more movement as Aminu comes up and sets the screen for Wright. But kicks out. Weaver had the 3-point, takes in the lane. Weaver all the way, finishes with a finger roll. Strong move by Kyle Weaver. But since he missed that wide open dunk in transition, looking like a different player. Runyat now with 13 points from the bench. And off with Yogi behind. Yogi behind throws it up under the basket. Williams has got to go up with it. Williams, oh, he missed it. Goes in for a tip back, and he doesn't give up on it. Strong move by the big man. Just too big and strong down low. Right, kicks in the corner. Weaver with another pump fake. Weaver down low to Aminu. Almost turn it over down low. Aminu, and again, they turn the ball over, and the big fella was wide open. UNET Holon wastes no time to get the ball in transition. Off to Foster, he's made a few. Foster! From downtown. You cannot leave the cash money wide open, because he's calling the bank. Foster definitely playing for an MVP in this game. Unstoppable. He throws it down low. So Backsnap goes in the middle, gets down one, and the Polish international will go to the free throw line to make a 3-point play. Strong move in the low block against Shimon. Down the middle, bit of contact, nails it. Well, Anansel, we already mentioned what a performance he had for the Polish national team at the FIBA World Cup, especially in their big win against Russia in the second round. Latavius Williams picks up the foul. makes the three-point play, cuts it back to an 18-point deficit. Download to Davis Williams, gets a handoff. Foster all the way, lays it up. This man is unstoppable. Every time he gets the ball, he's got one thing on his mind, that's just go to work. He now has, in the game, 20 points, 8 for 13 from the field as they actually shoot off the pass. They don't get it. Rebound by Williams. And now Klein to push the transition. TJ Klein in and out, bit of contact. TJ Klein all the way. It is all UNET Holon as they lead by 22 points. Right, long two, had his foot on the line, nails it. Oh, what a jump shot. Chris Wright now moves up to 14 points with that jump shot. Klein kicks out, good ball movement. Yogev Ohio for three, in and out, doesn't get it. Chris Wright looks like he's gonna go all the way. Bit of contact, doesn't get the and one. He'll go to the free throw line now for 2 shots. Strong move by Chris Wright. He's got 14 points in the game. Originally from Bowie, Maryland. Played his university basketball at Georgetown. Graduated in 2011. Had a brief stint with the Dallas Mavericks. Again, actually played for UNET Holon back in 2015-16 before making the move out to Italy. He has spent the last 3 seasons in Italy in some big clubs.
Chris Wright.
Oh, sorry, correct that. He's actually spent the last 5 seasons in Italy. This is now his 1 season away as he makes the free throw. Makes both free throws, and now he moves to 16 points. Second top scorer in the game behind Foster. Gets a handoff. Foster pump fakes in the lane. Foster shakes and bakes. What a pass. Keeps it alive, and now going to work in the low block. Good hands by Richard Halbert. Fast break by Torun. They quickly, but they miss it. And now UNET Holon can push the transition. Amid Shimon. Foster gives up to TJ Klein. Turns it over, get it back. Yogev behind, under Richard Howe. Oh, he missed the wide open layup. Now Chris Wright transition to Weaver. Weaver pulls up at 3. Oh, baby! It's run and gun basketball by the host. As Polski Torun with Richard Weaver nailing it in transition. Splash to cash. Yogev Ohio now gives up to TJ Klein. Comes up one screen, pulls up for a 3-point off the backboard. Oh my Lord. Did he call back? Well, he came up with the shekel as he nails it. Back to a 20-point ball game. UNET Holon 52% from the perimeter, 11 for 21. Weaver comes off a handoff, back down to Aminu. Aminu Khan gets his own rebound, gets stripped, goes out of bounds. And it will be Polski Torun ball. What a half of basketball we're having right now. It's just back and forth. Both teams actually just going at it. Another turnover. Yogev Ohio gets up to Amit Shimon. Shimon down low. TJ Klein, beautiful basketball. It is unselfish, like the San Antonio Spurs when they won the championship in 2014. It is just beautiful basketball. One pass, another one, dish it up, and Foster moves to 22 points. Timeout now to the host as they are down by 22.
Get the ball, get the stop, don't run off before, and we're right there. They're missing shots, we gotta get to these balls. So again, we only have 1 foul, we only committed 1 foul. Let's be aggressive. Can't let them run. Can't let them run, get back, make it play 5-on-5. It's that simple. You see what happens when we fight through? We gotta play to the end of the possession. We make it too easy for them. Chance on the next one. 2 chances. Let's go. Hey.
Polski Cukier krzepie rycerza Piernisława.
Foster is a man possessed every time he gets it. Yogev Ohayan pulling up for a three. I don't care if you call Peck, he still made it. That was the 11th triple of the game for UNET Holon. Right comes off one screen. He's got to get something going now. Pick the spirit up. Shank kicks out to the right. Right almost turned it over. Kind of the shot clock. He's going to have to isolate. Takes in against Howe. Spins around, keeps it alive. Over commits off the backboard. Fine with a rebound. Cross court to Yogev Ohayan. Ohayan in the corner. Shimon's made 4 3-pointers. Doesn't get this one. Oh, my Lord. He was about to rip the ring down. Foster looks like he wants everything. And kicks out to Klein. Down low to Howe. Howe, a couple seconds on the shot clock. Steps out of bounds. It's a turnover. UNET Holon now is just toying with Polski Torun.
Zmiana w drużynie UNET Holon.
Now Thompson checks back in. Is Yogev Ohayan, who's probably been their best point guard this evening. Really making things happen, penetrating, making the defense collapse. Right, comes up one screen, pulls up for a long two, doesn't get it. Klein now dominating defensive rebounds. Austin now, what's he got in the tool bag? Comes off one screen, turns it over. Right transition. Right is going to give it an easy layup. And that's one way to chip back into the ball games. He wouldn't necessarily say cherry pick there. He just came off the back of the transition. UNET Holon have 34 points within the paint, while Polski Torun have 24, but Thompson, 3 passes, fades away. Hail Mary shot, doesn't get it. Right comes up with a loose ball. Right now, in the lane, takes off. Aminu's got to go up with it. Again, he missed another one. Well, the man who couldn't miss in the first quarter now, which you can't buy a bucket. In the corner, Shimon, he's made 4 3-pointers, makes the 5th one from downtown. He nails that one.
3 points.
Puts it back up by 23 points. They scored 82 points, and we're not even in the 4th quarter. Splash the cash. Aminu looking for a hand up from Kyle Weaver. He gives up the right. Right throws down to Aminu. 4 seconds on the shot clock. Big man's got to go to work. The foul was before the shot. It's a 14 foul for UNET Holon. Look at that stat, 14 fouls opposed to Polski Torun has 1. You can just say the fact that UNET Holon are just playing more aggressively, really committed themselves.
Second personal foul. Drugie przewinienie w tym meczu popełnił TJ Klein. Opuścił klatkę w jego miejsce.
Well, TJ Klein's been a beast tonight. He's really come out of the boards. He missed another jump shot. Howe picks up a rebound. And now what does UNET Holon have in the transition? Well, they're going to slow this down with Thompson. Shimon throws it down low to Thompson. Thompson looks like he's going to isolate the low block. Backs down. In and around. Gets down one. Thompson is unstoppable. And he's going to go to the free throw line as Shank picks up his 4th personal. This UNET Holon team, they mean business. Haven't won a game so far in the Basketball Champions League, but right now they're playing like a team that wants to go to the Final Four and won. Well, Shank is furious. I mean, he's saying to himself, what does he have to do? I mean, right, I don't think he's got an answer right now because, quite frankly, Thompson just overpowering him in the low block. As we mentioned, Thompson went to Rider University, the brother of the 2008 first round 12th pick of the NBA draft. Played for the Sacramento Kings, coming from the Basketball Panthers. He makes it a 3-point play with just under 3 minutes to go here in the 3rd quarter. It's UNET Holon by 26. Thompson commits the foul off the ball, and that's the 4th team foul now. Sorry, penalty. So Polski Cukier Torun will go to the free throw line for 2 shots.
Brian Thompson, first personal foul.
Malechai Richardson checks back in.
Zmiana w drużynie UNET Holon.
Shimon, who's hit 5 3-pointers tonight, will go to the bench.
Malachi Richardson. A dwa rzuty wolne wykonuje
And Simon,
Diduszko.
5 for 8 from the perimeter, 62%. Well, as a team collectively, they're 12 for 23 for the perimeter. Jusko now hits the second free throw, and he cuts it back down to a 24-point ball game. Down low to Howe. Howe got it by Amino. Backs down, spins, puts up a tough jump hook, and doesn't get it. Now Chris Wright can push the transition. Wright's gonna go himself. Easy layup. Strong move by the former NBA superstar. Malachi Richardson. Go to Thompson. Thompson's got the mismatch. Takes it down the middle. Bumps, goes baseline. Tough pass. They try to keep it alive, but they turn it over. Losing the lane, dish off Amino. Amino finishes under the basket. Cuts into a 20-point ball game. They're on a 6-0 run at the moment. Slight little penetration. Howe overcommits, and a beautiful bounce pass as Amino lays it up. Frost has been quiet in the last few minutes. Again, he's the top scorer in the game so far. Foul under the basket. It's only the third team foul. Ratajczak picks up the foul.
Mikołaj Ratajczak, second personal foul. Zmiana w ekipie Polskiego Cukru. Wcześniej drugie przewinienie w meczu popełnił Mikołaj Ratajczak.
Yogi Ohio now their best point guard checks back in, and again Aaron Sell also into the game. And Holon could experiment a little bit, but not fall asleep. A 20-point lead really is nothing going into a fourth quarter. Panini, the veteran, also in the game. Ryan now looking for people to kick out. Guy Panini tries a three-pointer. Guy Panini from downtown, the veteran. Let's get back to a 23-point ball game. 68-65 in favor of the visitors. Chris Wright pulls up for the mid-range, doesn't get it. Rebound by Jadetsky. Fakes in the lane, has to kick it out. 5 on the shot clock. Got to get something going to the basket. Down the middle, spins around, good play. Throws up a Hail Mary shot. He'll go to the free throw line now for 2 shots. What a crossover and a smart spin to just draw the foul. Malechai Richardson picks up his first personal foul of the game. Makes it 2 for 2 from the stripe and cuts it down to a 21-point deficit. 55 seconds to go here in the third quarter. Down low to Howe. Howe's going to isolate a traveling violation called second one. Well, first for him, but second one they pulled in that similar situation. Overstep on the first one. Captain Shlomi Harush now will check into the game. Yogi Ohio checks out. They try to throw it down low, but it's another turnover. They could have gone 2 for 1 in that situation, but Thompson on the show at the point so far for UNET Holon. Out of Guy Panini, 10 on the shot clock. Guy Panini throws it away. Now what do we have in transition? Got to go up, lays it up. That's down to a 19-point ball game now. Thompson, 5 seconds. Thompson draws a foul. Well, aggressive foul there. Fouls on Ratajczak. Ratajczak Might be lucky that he doesn't get called for an unsportsmanlike foul in that one, because it's an aggressive foul. Thompson, I think the officials are going to review this one, and I wouldn't be surprised if they call an unsportsmanlike foul. It was aggressive. The official looking at him like, where's the replay? That to me is an unsportsmanlike foul. If Ratajczak doesn't get called for one, I would be very surprised. He could call himself a lucky man. The officials will make the decision now, and unsportsmanlike, definitely excellent call by the official. Yeah, that was just silly by Ratajczak, because he cut it down to a 19-point deficit. Now they get 2 shots and they'll get the ball back. The situation's no need to make the foul there. Just wait for the help side defense as Thompson makes the first free throw. The thing is, UNET Holon will get the ball back with 4.4 seconds to go as he missed the second one. 20-point lead to the visitors.
4,40 sekundy do zakończenia trzeciej kwarty. Piłka dla UNET Holon.
TJ Klein checks back in the game now. I imagine they put in all the shooters on the court. Surprised they didn't put Amit Shaman on the court as well. Illegal screen is called. Klein just got into the game. Set a moving screen. Some personal foul. Well, this is Chris Wright time. Get the ball in his hands. Let him go to work. 4.4 seconds here in the third quarter. Wright all the way. Wright puts it up. Doesn't get it. They did well to go coast to coast in the defense. Just allowing him the lane, but at the end of the third quarter, it is the host, Polski Cukier Torun, trailing this one 69-89 against the only winless team in this group, apart from Leah Kabalis, UNET Holon.
Good job, only don't go with 2 hands next time. Try to foul them regularly.
20 for 31 from within the rainbow, 65 and 50%. No shooting percentage, very unbelievable stat. Playing like a team who hasn't won here in the Basketball Champions League regular season. We start the third quarter as the host trailing this one by 20 points. And remember, UNET Holon looking for the first victory here in the Basketball Champions League regular season. Thompson looking to isolate, tries to throw it down low to Williams. It's an easy layup. Latavius Williams puts it away. Assist coming from Thompson. Hornsby turns it over. Well, transition. He's got Thompson to his right, behind the back. Oh, baby! What a fast break! And it starts with Guy Panini. The sort of, if you look at it, the Petrovic pass between his leg and the throwdown. What a play! I can't believe that play. That is just unbelievable. Hornsby goes in and draws a foul on Guy Panini. Ladies and gentlemen, we just witnessed greatness in that last fast break. I mean, that was just beautiful stuff. Guy Panini still got it. Right, comes off one screen, bounce pass in the lane. Aaron Sell lays it up. Beautifully executed pick and roll between Wright and Aaron Sell. Look at Williams now. Williams. Well, things just getting very frustrated now for Polski Cukier Torun. Now, Perkin picks up a foul. He does just slightly lean in with his left shoulder, so I have to agree with the official. Then he comes up with a screen. Down low. Williams under the basket. And just how much time and space does Latavius need? Just too easy. Panini picks up another foul, and again, just reaches in with his right arm. We got to be better than that. The defense just too... Sorry. Going back to Torun, the defense way too soft, way too many gaps in space. Perkin comes out, and Aminu comes into the game. Puts up the shot by Hornsby, nails it, and that will just do him some confidence, cutting it down to a 21-point ball game. Panini on the ball. It's a handoff. Thompson back to Guy Panini. Panini takes another three-pointer. Doesn't get it. Easy lays it up by Chris Wright. Cuts it down to a 19-point ball game with under 8 minutes to go. Shake and bake through the legs. Crosses over Guy Panini. Going to work. Now Malachi Richardson gets a screen from Williams. Puts it behind his back. Richardson time and space. Shlomi Harush, the captain for downtown. Shlomi Harush. Ahat. Shalosh. Stam. You gotta love it. In the lane, goes up, misses a layup, and now Captain Harush in transition. Good ball movement, Panini. Potentially could score 100 points and lose here as they get another steal. And now transition right all the way. Right lays it up. And now UNET Holon have to call timeout because being up by 26 points, they are now chipped it to 17. That's a lot better from Polski Cukier Torun as Chris Wright just kissed it off the glass in transition.
Just try not to pass them the ball. It's better to the out. They are showing, okay? Which means sometimes you can slip, use the 4 or the 3, whoever is up, pass the ball and to swing it to the other side. We need more responsibility. You played great 35 minutes. Why to ruin this now? Why? What is this letdown? What is this to get 100 points? Let's make some stops. A little bit stop.
See what Coach Sharon Druka is saying to his guys. You cannot take your foot off the pedal. Because as you can see, Hornsby getting the M1 3-pointer and making it count the 4-point play. They are coming back. We're down 26 to 17-point ball game. Captain Shlomo Harush nailing the triple. Gotta love this guy. Captain fantastic. And there's the alley-oop. Aminu with the throwdown. Point lead to the visitors. UNET Holon looking for their first victory here. Foster down low. Almost kicked in his own basket, gets his own rebound. Shimon with the 3-pointer. Almost cut the M1.
Chris Wright, third personal foul. Po raz trzeci w tym meczu faulował Chris Wright. Z racji tego, że faulował zawodnika w przerzucie z załupu, czyli za 3 punkty, aż 3 rzuty wolne wykona Amin Simchon.
He's renowned for his perimeter shooting. You can see 6'9" from the field, 5 for 8 from the perimeter. Now he's gonna have 3 free shots. Sharon Druka, a very serious coach, definitely saying to his team, don't get complacent. You gotta finish this game off. Still under 5 minutes to go here in the fourth quarter. This is the second free throw. Just kind of allow Polski Cukier Torun any time to come back in this one. Makes the second one. He's 2 for 3 from the free throw line. Looking for a handoff, tries to go back door, doesn't get it. Right up the screen. Comes off the foot, but again, TJ Klein comes up with it. Ohio in transition. Yogev Ohio down the middle. Yogev Ohio, what a layup! Like John Stockton, took it in with one hand and somehow, someway, still made the layup. That is just beautiful. Takes a wide open 3-pointer and he nails it. And that will just do that confidence some good. That is a beautiful way to come in and just make it now self-announce. 18-point ball game. Jusko is just making that 3 in transition. 4 minutes, just keeping his team in this one. Now, one thing in favor for Polski Torun is the fact that 1 foul away from getting in the perimeter, but they have 3 team fouls themselves, so they can't afford to get in the penalty if they're chasing the game. And you can see Aminu picking up the 4 personal foul. And that's going to cost them because when they need to make gambles in the last 2 minutes or the last minute, they cause any fouls. You don't want to send UNET Holon to the free throw line. 4 minutes to go now. Foster. 24 points in the game, but been relatively quiet and almost turns it over in a foul under the basket. Now, will that be free throws? It will be. Aminu will go to the free throw line for 2 shots. Well, there was a lob pass. Aminu came up with it. just got dragged back.
Richard Howell, third personal foul. Trzecie przewinienie w tym meczu popełnił Richard Howell. Z racji tego, że drużyna gości ma limit przewinień w tej kwarcie wyczerpany. Dwa rzuty wolne Aladę Aminu.
He makes the first one, cuts to a 17-point ball game, and it's key right now because every shot, every possession counts for Polski Cukier Torun. Makes them both. 16-point deficit, 3:44 to go here in the fourth quarter. I don't think we've ever seen a team nearly score 100 points and go down here in the Basketball Champions League, but another turnover. Wright comes up with it. Wright turns it over, falls into the advertisement. UNET Holon really have got to credit this victory to the perimeter shooting because they have made quite a few costly turnovers. At times played a little bit lackluster defense, but again, the perimeter shooting tonight has been phenomenal. 16 three-point field goals. Fine on the ball. Foster. Cross court to Yogev Ohayan, goes baseline. Yogev fakes it. Yogev with a reverse layup. This guy is a magician. Every time he's on the ball, looks dangerous. Right, comes off one screen with Aminu. Kiss in the corner. Jessica made one three-pointer. Tries to go with a reverse layup himself. Doesn't get it, but he gets a foul. And he's going to go to the free throw line for 2 shots. Yogev Ohayan has been absolutely fantastic tonight. This guy, every time he's got the ball, he's looked dangerous. Draws into defense, picks out some great passes, but he's just going to work as well. Dominant display from this point guard. Well, Jusko missing the free throw, and he's 1 for 5 from the field. He made that one three-point field goal. He missed them both. Again, costly when you're trying to come back into the game. Foster on the ball. It's got TJ Klein, the low block, gives it to TJ. TJ spins around, goes up, and TJ Klein, just too good, just too strong. What a game TJ Klein's having this evening. Right, had Aminu, right goes up, draws a foul. He'll go back to the free throw line for 2 shots. Fouls on Richard Howell.
This is end of the game for Holon player.
He has fouled out with his 5th personal.
Richard Howell zakończył już swój występ w tym spotkaniu. Zdobył w sumie 4 punkty. W jego miejsce do gry wejdzie Ryan Thompson. A ten, który był faulowany, czyli Chris Wright, za moment wykona 2 rzuty wolne.
Makes the first one for Chris Wright, cuts it to a 19-point ball game with 2:35. And I don't think a team has lost in the championship scoring as many points as Polski Cukier Torun have tonight. This is just an unbelievable scoreline. Missed the second free throw. Klein with a rebound. Now Yogev Ohayan. UNET Holon not taking anything off the pedal. Keep going at it. Klein now on the ball, heavily guarded by Kyle Weaver. Turns it over. Now Hornsby transition. Hornsby with a dunk. Oh, what a play. Just put his hand in the passing lane. Going up with a 2-handed monster dunk in transition. LSU alumni. Yogev Ohayan, same exact result. How does he hold the ball with just one hand and still goes up? It doesn't get blocked. Once he spins out, takes a mid-range jump shot, nails it. Both teams really just need to keep going back at it right now. 1:49 to go here in the fourth quarter. Ohio in the lane. Ohio throws up the lob, doesn't get it, gets a tip back. It is just too easy. Latavius Williams able to tip it back in his own basket. The lob was there, didn't get the first one, but just reached up, put it in. Zajac checks back into the game.
Substitution, number 12, Shlomo Harusz. Zmiana także w drużynie gości. Na parkiecie grający z 12, Shlomo Harusz.
Nails it from downtown. Now Weaver probably just hasn't chipped in enough. I mean, it was a fantastic play. We saw it last season with Neptunus Klaipeda. They really have just needed a bit more, but it can't take nothing away from Polski Torun. Lob is up. He tried to throw a lob, but it almost went in the basket. TJ Klein's kind of laughing at it.
TJ Klein for personal foul.
Klein picks up his 4th personal foul of the game. It's just over 1 minute to go now in the 4th quarter. In the lane, Hornsby goes up. Hornsby lays it up. To a 14-point ball game now with just over a minute to go. In the lane, tries the lob, still connects with it. And again, it's the same story. Latavius Williams, they just play fetch all night long. Hornsby pulls up for another 3-pointer, doesn't get it. Latavius Williams comes up with a loose ball. Thompson now. Kind of isolate on this one. In the lane, Thompson steps through. What a play! Thompson goes in with the American Euro step, if you like. Puts them up by 18 points. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I don't think we're ever going to see too many games like this, but this is what the Basketball Champions League is all about. Lost the game. Doesn't get the and one, but he will go to the free throw line for 2 shots. Polski Cukier Torun, 104 points. Many teams don't lose scoring 104 points, but it's just been that kind of night. UNET Holon, what a performance. 16 for 29 from the perimeter, 31 for 44 from within the rainbow. Total of 47 for 73, 64% from the field tonight. They have completely dominated this game. 37 rebounds, unbelievable, 34 assists. I mean, that's a stat of a team that wants to win the Basketball Champions League, not a stat of a team that hasn't won a game so far, but it could be the night where UNET Holon pick up their first victory here in Group A. Zajac missed the 2nd free throw. Well, UNET Holon have come here tonight. They've said Toda Rabah, Bavakasha, Laila Top, because at the end of this one, it is UNET Holon 122, Torun 105. Coach Sharon Druka, he can finally relax, but he's got a lot to think about because a team that concedes 105 points has to go back and sort things out. Great performance by the visitors. They did shoot the ball well, as we said. 47 for 74 from the perimeter, from the field, sorry. 16 for 30 from the perimeter. This has been one hell of a game. Well, it's game day 3 of the Basketball Champions League, ladies and gentlemen, and what a performance it was. We already labeled out the stats for UNET Holon. Torun 29 for 52 from within the rainbow, 9 for 18 from the perimeter. That's a usual 3-point stat from a team that wins it. 19 for 25 from the free throw line. Just how did they lose this game? I tell you how they lost it. UNET Holon just shut the lights out, and they were out-rebounded. Torun, as UNET Holon won the rebounds 37 to 23 and had 34 assists, but Polski Cukier Torun 26 assists. Unbelievable basketball game. Well, Chris Red had 25 points. Marcus Foster didn't score in the 4th quarter, had 22. Shimon had 19. Williams chipped in with 18. Amina with 20. Hornsby with 20. I mean, this scoreline is just fanatic. Unbelievable stuff here. Only in the Basketball Champions League. The fan getting the high five from Kyle Weaver, who has a few words with Latavius Williams, but they can go back to the center of Israel. They can enjoy an evening here in the Baltic of Europe. There you can see, they just shake hands with the fans. They will look at this game, put a line under it, probably move on to game day 4 next week in the Basketball Champions League. Sometimes you just see scorelines and you just lost for words. I mean, how did this game happen? But Polski Cukier Torun will be at home next week to Dinamo Sassari in game day 4. They'll have a lot to think about, while UNET Holon will be on the road in France to 6 Strasbourg. Remember, Strasbourg lost here last week by almost 20 points to Polski Cukier Torun. So it is all to play for here in Group A of the Basketball Champions League. Hornsby 20 points tonight. Unbelievable performance from the former LSU superstar. And the mascot, the Knight, also shows his appreciation to the fans for their support. Aminu had his 20 points. You don't see many games like this. It just was that kind of game this evening. The right was phenomenal. There you can see the through the legs behind crossover move, while actually Richardson kicked it out. Shlomi Harush from downtown. And I am still lost for words how this game was won, ladies and gentlemen. I mean, it was just phenomenal. Simple as Hornsby, 20 points, pulling up in mid-range, simply deadly. But just how do you lose a game and put those numbers up? Exciting stuff here in the Basketball Champions League. UNET Holon pick up their first victory. Both teams now move to 1-2 in the regular season. Moving on to big games, as we mentioned. At home to Dinamo Sassari will beat Polski Cukier Torun. UNET Holon will be on the road to SIG Strasbourg. Shlomo Harush nailing it. Yogev Ohio kicking it out to Captain Fantastic. It was just that kind of game. Transition. Look at the athleticism by Aminu, just giving it the throwdown. And that is just unbelievable stuff. So athletic, just simply unstoppable. There was a transition by Chris Wright that cut it to a 17 bowl game at that point, but again, it was just not enough. What is enough? Look at Yogev Ohio going in like John Stockton with the layup. He holds that in his left hand the whole time. That's beautiful. Cross goal in the corner is again Yogev Ohio fakes it. Euro step with a reverse left-handed layup. But look at this. Shimmy fakes out Aminu. That is beautiful. That is all-team Basketball Champions League performance. The TJ Klein going to work with the spin move off the glass. Beautiful spin move by the former University of Richmond superstar. Hornsby going in transition with a two-handed jam. Yogev Ohio, same thing again. How does he do it? How does he keep control of the basketball? He just gets his hand underneath it and wraps it. Look at this for America, Euro step. I'm dubbing it now the USA Euro step. But ladies and gentlemen, what a night it was here in the Baltic north of Europe.